So hey guys, welcome to the complete CEH version 13 examination course. In this course, we will be covering everything you need to know as an ethical hacker. This is going to be an practical course. We will covering lots of things here, lots of knowledge you are getting from this course. You are getting familiarities with different tools, various concepts regarding to the ethical hacking and cyber security attacks, right? You are getting how to use those tools. All knowledge I will be sharing with you. Also, I am going to share my personal notes with you for your reference purpose. So guys, in this course, we start from theory and then we move on practicals as well. We are starting with the basic first and then further we go in the course, then intermediate and advanced stuff we will cover there. Knowing theory and practicing different attacks methodologies in cybersecurity, it will eventually make you a master in ethical hacking. But first of all, guys, I want to just make you an introduction regarding to the ethical hacking. Every one of you have some questions regarding what even is ethical hacking is, what does an ethical hacker do, and why there is so much demands of ethical hackers in organizations and in governments, right? Generally, also you guys have some question regarding, you might also wondering that can I get trouble by doing hacking like stuff? Is any illegal activity we are doing? So guys, don't worry. Remember, we are ethical hackers and we are totally legal. We do only legal activities here. Okay, we perform hacking in a legal way. This means we are here to hack into a network or a device, or in general, we want to find as many vulnerabilities inside the target system so it can be become a secure target, right? It can be become a secure. No one can use those vulnerabilities to get into the system. Our main motive is secure them, not to do bad things here, right? An ethical hacker who is there to find many vulnerabilities in certain system, or we can say target system, is called as white hat hacker. So guys, we all are white hat hackers and our main motive is to secure organization and public data. Now, what do I mean by finding vulnerabilities in a system? Generally, guys, system can be anything. It can be a network of multiple computers, or we can say that it could be just one single computer also. Also, it could be some company servers that they keep their important data on, or we can also use targeting a web page or website also, so to find out vulnerabilities in those websites. Okay, to we are testing the websites here to find out vulnerabilities in it, and if we find any vulnerabilities, we are going to patch those vulnerabilities. So no black hat hacker can't use those vulnerabilities to exploit those targets, right? On the other hand, is anything that could allow someone to have unauthorized access to their system. We are there to discover those peoples, discover them, and find out those vulnerabilities and secure the target. But why we are doing this? So guys, as I said, some bad guys also there. We call them as a black hat hackers, right? Their main goal is to find out vulnerabilities in system just like a white hat hacker, but not to secure them. Remember, white hat hackers are there to secure organization, right? Instead, black hat hacker is there to use those vulnerabilities to get into the system and perform malicious activity. Okay, they get into the system, they gain access of that system. After that, they perform some malicious activities there for their personal profits, right? This is the difference between a white hat hacker and a black hat hacker. A white hat hacker is there to find vulnerabilities. If he found some vulnerabilities in that target system, he notifies those vulnerabilities to that person who hired him. Okay, and he told him various vulnerabilities and loopholes in that system. You can also think a white hat hacker as a cyber police. We are there to protect from black hat hackers, right? So are you excited for the course? Seriously, guys, this is going to be very crazy. On the other hand, black hat hacker is there to perform malicious activities such as stealing your credentials. They could also try to steal your online money by doing some fraud activities. They could also install viruses or a keylogger on your PCs and track everything you are doing in your day-to-day life. This is a serious issue, guys. They can go as far as doing something like stealing your identity also. So we are need to stop those black hat hackers from using such unwanted skills to get public data and to harm peoples, right? However, the methods white hat and black hat hackers use are can be quite similar. Okay, so I just want to clear that the hacking methodologies which black hat hacker and white hat hacker are used are clear mostly same. Okay, but their motives are different. Like white hat hackers are here to secure the organization. Okay, and black hat hackers are there to use those vulnerabilities to fulfill their personal motive. On the other hand, white hat hackers only test the target when they got permission from senior authorities. Without permission, white hat hackers can't do anything. They follow legal ways, right? This is the main difference between both of them. So generally, every one of you also thinking about why there is too much demands of cybersecurity experts or ethical hackers in industry. Like, so generally, guys, I want to share you want to show you something here. Just a second. Okay. So see this PPT here. So generally, guys, global cybercrime costs are estimated to reach 10.5 trillion by 2025. Okay, this is a huge amount of money. Okay, lots of cyber attacks are there. Okay, various peoples are get affected by cyber attacks. Every second 80 peoples are affected due to cyber attacks. They steal lots of credentials of peoples and use of those credentials for fulfilling their personal motives. Specific cyber security issues are also there, just like ransomware. Ransomware attacks is serious threat to individual, or we can say to an organization. With those attack, uh, uh, various ransom payments are also generated by various attackers. Okay, also phishing is there. Okay, phishing is used to steal your credential. It is a most common cyber crime. This is a technique to steal your credentials, user data, or we can say password to gain your social media accounts and such things. We are all covering these modules with these techniques in detail in further modules, right? Also, AI is going to be used in a cybercrime also. As in cybercrime, AI is being used as a automation for the automative attacks by cyber criminals for personalized phishing campaigns, and we can say develop more sophisticated malwares. Okay, this is a big concern, guys. Also, we know world is going towards the cloud, right? But we require to secure cloud also. The increasing reliance on cloud services has created a large attack surfaces. Okay, so our goal is also to secure the cloud infrastructure from those malicious attackers. Also, a lot of internet of things or devices are also there, so we are also required to secure them from those attackers. Lots of vulnerabilities are there, we are required to patch them. Also, DDoS attacks are there, that is distributed denial of services attacks. It can disrupt online services and critical infrastructure also. It causes significant financial and operational losses to an organization. This has become a very serious issue, guys. That's why there is too much demands of ethical hackers in an organization. Okay, to find out those risks, to fix security vulnerabilities, okay, to prevent potential cyber attacks and to prevent data breaches also. Okay, so that's why it is most important to have an ethical hacker and cybersecurity professional in organization, in governments to protect public's data, organization sensitive data, also provide compliance and regulatory requirements for those organization, improve risk management for them. Okay, building for also want to build a strong security cultures into those organization. Okay, these things are necessary for an organization. That's why they require lots of professionals in cybersecurity, and their demand is going to increase day by day. Okay, that's why we require cybersecurity professional in an organization. Hope you are all getting a basic concept regarding what is an ethical hacking, why does we need ethical hackers, and why there is so much demands of ethical hackers. So guys, this is an introductory video totally, and in the next video we are starting practicals. In the next video we are starting information gathering module, okay, also known as reconnaissance and footprinting. This module is going to be very practical. In next video we are starting with information gathering. Okay, so if you like this video, please like and share with your friends. Okay, and also subscribe the channel. It will motivate us for uh, engaging. It will motivate us to create all these contents for you. knowledgeable contents for you, and we are providing this is for you totally free. Thank you so much for watching the video. Jai Hind.